In the next minutes, we'll introduce one of the latest offers in the lineup of one of the youngest players on the cell phone market, Acer. The handset is the Acer M900, a high-end Windows Mobile-based smartphone that's all about business. It comes equipped with Acer Shell, a proprietary interface of the manufacturer, 3.8-inch touchscreen with high-resolution, 5-megapixel camera and full QWERTY keyboard. The most interesting thing, however, is the phone sports a function that's quite uncommon with smartphones: Fingerprint Recognition. The sensor you need to swipe your finger against is located right below the display, and we didn't have any problems using it. In terms of weight, the M900 is a heavyweight contestant, so we don't think many of you will be carrying it around in their pockets, although a leather case to save the day comes in the box, so you'll be able to hang the handset onto your belt. The huge 3.8-inch display performs great in artificial lighting, although it gets virtually unusable in direct sunlight. There are a micro SD slot and a 3-way rocker wheel that controls volume loudness on the left-hand side of the device, while the telescopic stylus compartment, camera shutter, restart, voice control and power on and off buttons are on the opposite. We have to say we did not encounter any issues with any of them. The keyboard is easy to open and sports large buttons that have enough travel, although we have several gripes here. First, the space button is located way too close to the edge, which makes it unhandy, and second, entering commas or full stops means you have to press the function button every time. All told, the keyboard is passable come to texting, although it's far from being comfortable. Acer Shell makes Windows Mobile 6.1 Professional easier to handle and more appealing and user-friendly. The level of personalization it offers is neither as profound as with TouchWiz 2 on the Samsung Omnia Pro B7610, nor as showy as TouchFlow 3D on the HTC Touch Pro 2 and Diamond 2. But it's welcome. The most interesting part about Acer Shell is your virtual 3D office, visualized on the screen as a typical office workspace, where you have a desk, window and shelves. There are different items scattered around that are actually application shortcuts, and they can be rearranged or removed to your liking by keeping your finger pressed against the screen. A menu consisting of 8 icons pops up on your opening the keyboard. They allow creation of different types of messages, making calendar entries or phone searches. Unfortunately, the assigned functions are fixed and cannot be customized. The Acer M900 comes with the latest version of the standard Windows Mobile browser, which is Internet Explorer Mobile 6, that now features full Flash support. Surfing on it feels easy, and elements on web pages, optimized for desktop computers, load and visualize with almost no issues. It's just too bad that the handset runs out of memory all the time, so you have to get used to the frequent notifications. You can disregard them and keep using the browser, but this will lead to an extremely sluggish and unresponsive performance. As a whole, Internet Explorer Mobile has become a better browser, but apparently needs more resources than the M900 is able to provide. Now, let's take a look at the most interesting function of the Acer M900, the Fingerprint Recognition. Its initial setup is fast and easy. Just slide your finger against the sensor 4 times, choose under what conditions it's supposed to self-activate, and you're game. The good thing about the function is it enables you to lock your phone in such a way that it's only you who's able to unlock it. Moreover, you have the option to protect files, contacts, and information you consider sensitive in case you need to lend your phone to someone for a while. Finally, the phone allows you to set a master password that will unlock it if something happens to your finger. On the overall, we do think many business users will love the function, especially people who need better security. The interface of the 5-megapixel camera features some major improvements alongside of the version on the X960. All icons are larger and handier to press with a bare finger, and this is something we quite liked. You have several shooting options like color effects, white balance, ISO sensitivity, and 8 different scene modes. Image quality is quite good in natural light, but gets much worse in artificial lighting or dark places. Despite the lack of dedicated macro mode, the M900 performs quite well with this type of snapshots. The M900 can be used as multimedia player as well. Compared to other Windows Mobile handsets, the media player in Acer M900 performs better. We didn't have any problems with MP4 H.264 videos with a resolution width of 720 pixels, and even DivX content played without a hitch. Well, the sound through the boxed earphones is loud yet muffled, and what comes out of the built-in loudspeaker is not nearly loud enough, but we can live with this. All told, we think the Acer M900 is not a worthy investment. It delivers good in-call quality, the uncommon on cell phones fingerprint recognition feature, handy interface, and Internet Explorer Mobile 6 that fully supports Flash, but there are major drawbacks we cannot turn a blind eye on. The lack of enough memory available to application leads to inadequate multitasking and renders the otherwise capable phone browser virtually unusable. Moreover, the keyboard is really far from being on par with the best we have used. The HTC Touch Pro 2 is in the same price category, and we definitely consider it a much better option to the Acer M900.